Hey there, it's Sarah bringing you another 12-minute workout, and today I'm bringing you exercises that will not only work the legs and the core, but will also improve your cardiovascular endurance. We're going to be on the feet the whole time. You just need a little room to move around today, some water if you'd like to have that nearby, but we're only working out for 12 minutes. It will be done before you know it because we're going to work in 45-second segments with a 15-second break in between. And today we're starting with a 1-minute warm-up, just moving the body, starting to wake up those muscles. It started. Let's start with some torso twists. We're going to do some twisting movements to work those core muscles today as we exercise. Maybe take some easy squats. We're going to work the legs as we get that heart rate up. So you can just sit those hips back and down, bring those knees right over those middle toes, and keep your belly button up and in as you work today. We always want a strong core as we exercise. We're halfway through this quick warm up. Maybe march those knees. Start to bring them up towards the chest, keeping that belly button pulled in tight. If you want to, add a little twist, reaching the opposite elbow towards that knee as you lift it up. Today we're starting just with a step tap. In 10 seconds, you're going to step one foot out, bend the opposite leg a little bit, and then just switch. And as you do this, bring those arms up over your head for some half jumping jacks. There you go. 45 seconds of this. If this is way too easy already, jump jacks. Both feet jump out, both arms come up. If you try a few of those and you're like, nah, not ready for that, go back to that step tap, little bend in that standing leg. 30 more seconds. Bringing the arms up will help bring that heart rate up already. Make sure you're breathing. Your break is coming soon. You'll bring that heart rate down just a little bit during your break. 12 more seconds. Take it back to the step tap anytime. And take it back to the jump jacks anytime. Use your recovery. Bring the heart rate down. Catch your breath. If you were doing step tap, you're going to lift your knee, twist your opposite elbow towards it, maybe a little squat as you switch legs. If you want a little bit more, squat jack. Jump those feet out into a squat, press the knees out. You can either reach one hand to the floor, or you can do a tiny twist at the top and bring that elbow towards the opposite hip. Or you can stay with that lift and twist, maybe a little squat in between. Maybe you're doing a few of each. Maybe you're going to stay with that twist in your squat jack. You've got 15 more seconds, whatever you're doing. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure that belly button stays up and in. Little recovery coming right here. Whew, staying on the feet. We're going to step one foot back, tap it, and switch. So we'll stay in a high lunge, keeping those hips square, bending into that standing leg. Taking the opposite foot behind you, just tap and switch. A second to breathe. Bring that heart rate down. And when you're ready, just move a little faster. Maybe bend a little lower into that standing leg. Keep those hips square, that belly button up in it. If you want just a little bit more, twist over that front leg, just a little bit. Totally up to you for these last 15 seconds. You're picking the speed. You're choosing how low you're bending into that leg. You've got about 5 more seconds. Twist or no twist for now. We're going to stay in the high lunge on one leg. That back leg is going to come up in front. Opposite elbow will twist towards it. Step back into your lunge. So we're going to try to do this with a quick lift, quick tap back. Lift, tap, lift, tap. Twist as you lift, belly button in, elbow to knee. Bend into that standing leg. Fire up that hip and glute. Make it quick. If you want a little bit more, keep that back foot off the floor. Challenge that balance as you send that leg back. Really squeeze that glute. and freeze, hold, or tap, lift, tap. 12 more seconds, and then you get to do this on the other leg after your little break. Maybe try one more with that hold. Shake out those legs. Get ready to switch. Other side. We start in that high lunge. Back foot comes forward. Knee lifts. Opposite elbow twists. And we're going to move quick. Draw that belly button in. Twist, tap. Twist, tap. Or hover that foot off the floor. Squeeze the glute. Try to kick through the heel. One side might be a little bit easier on that balance check. Totally normal. If you're doing that balance check, keep bending into that standing leg when you send that opposite leg back. Or tap high lunge. Twist to work those obliques. Keep those hips square. The twist comes from the torso. And you've got 8 more seconds. Maybe trying that balance check. Firing up that back leg just a little bit more. Making that front leg work just a little bit harder. Shake it out. Back to the first leg. This time our opposite foot will step behind. Elbows will come up. And we're going to bend towards the hip. And then we're going to lift that back leg. Bend that elbow towards the knee. And we're going to go quick. Lift, tap. Lift, tap. Quick. If you want a little bit more, hover that back foot off the floor. Try to really crunch through the side body. Take those bottom ribs towards the hip bones as you reach in both directions. Challenge that balance or tap the toes. Keeping a bend in this standing leg, keeping those leg muscles working. 15 more seconds. Belly button still up and in. Shoulders back and down. Whew. And don't forget to breathe. It's almost break time before we switch legs again. Maybe that glute and hip is starting to say hello. Maybe it needs this break. Get ready to switch feet. Other foot taps back. Bending into that standing leg. Making sure that knee's right over our middle toes. Elbows up. Crunch that elbow towards that standing hip. Lift that opposite knee. Crunch that elbow towards it. Lift quick, tap. Quick, tap. Or hover. Using that crunch to really work those obliques. Challenge that balance if you want. Keep a load on that standing leg. Keep that leg bent. As you lift and tap or hover. Belly button up and in. Shoulders back and down. We're still breathing because we're still working our heart and lungs as we work our legs and core. 3 more seconds. Shake it out. Feet will be wide outside your hips. We're going to stay in a squat. So knees pressing out towards those pinky toes. Bring your hands in front of your chest and push them together. So we're going to activate the chest. We're going to circle these arms over our head, twist them outside your hip, circle, other way. Circle, twist, circle, switch. Belly button up and in, activate that chest. Push those palms together. If you want more, pick up your heel, pivot on the ball of your foot, and turn that twist into a lunge. Set the heel back down as you circle overhead, knees out. You can twist the whole body, pivot on the ball of the foot. Or not, stay with that circle and twist with those legs in your wide squat. 5 more seconds. And then another recovery. Shake it out. Catch your breath. Sip of water if you need it. We're going to pretend we have a jump rope in our hands. And we're going to do a double bounce on one leg, switch, double bounce on the other. If you don't like this, bouncing on the ball of the foot, you can march your heels back towards your back hips. You can jog your heels towards your back hips. Or you can do that double bounce. Imagine you've got a jump rope and you're hopping right over it. 2 on one foot, 2 on the other. If you get tired of those, you can jog the butt kicks. You can march them. Try to flex those feet if you're marching. Really fire up those hamstrings. Or move a little faster with your invisible jump rope and really get that heart rate up. We are nearing the end of our workout already. Rolling right along. Make sure you're still breathing. Your recovery is coming. 2 more seconds. Whew. Back to our high lunge. We're gonna tap back, bending into that standing leg. Or you're gonna kick your foot back and keep it off the floor, bending into that standing leg. Let's go. Tap or kick back. Try not to twist through the hips. Keep them square, especially if you're kicking back. Feel that lift coming from that meaty part of your back hip and glute. The faster you move, the more the heart and lungs are going to work. You choose the speed. You choose how far you're bending into that standing leg. Even if you're lifting that back leg up, bend into your standing leg. And you've got about 12 more seconds. And then just 1 more round. Keep that belly button pulled up and in. You got 45 more seconds to work. We're gonna go back to jump jacks, squat jacks, maybe squat twist as you jack those feet out and in. Maybe little squat knee lift and twist. Or maybe we're gonna go back to that tap out, arms up. You choose. Jump jacks are an option, half jacks, squat little knee lift and twist, squat jacks, squat jack with a twist. You get to pick how you finish your 12-minute workout today. Stay in it 25 more seconds with whatever you're doing. If you want to finish with that lowest option, go for it. You're still in it. You're still moving. You're still breathing. Almost time to finish this up and get back on with our day. Catch your breath. Whew, get some water. Stretch those legs. You're done. If you've got 12 extra minutes, let's do another workout.
Activity completed.
Or just get back to your day, because I know we are all extremely busy, and that's why I've created these series of workouts for our busiest days to help us stay fit and active no matter how much time we have. Come back and see me again. Until next time.